Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Word is bond, love is love. Like, comment, subscribe, or do all the above. And if you ain't doing anything today, follow my Instagram. RugerRose23 is the place to be. All right. First and foremost, Happy New Year to everybody. It is 2023. It's going to take a couple days for me to realize it's a new year. It happens every year. I'm going to say 2022 maybe like 6 times in the next week or so. But it is 2023. It's a new year. It's a new time. Fresh start, let's say. Let's call it a fresh start. Okay. Now let's get down to business. So, I have 3 videos coming to you this week. Not today. I have 2 videos today, and I have 1 later I gotta do. I have to do a grading every WWE pay-per-view video, and I'm also got a top 10 WWE superstars of 2022. But for this video right now is actually something I was supposed to do yesterday, but I was stuck in the barbershop for so long, and I was very tired, so I was just like, nah, I can't do it. I'll do it tomorrow. And it was actually what happened on Smackdown, because it is newsworthy. And no, it's not about Kevin Owens and John Cena versus Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn, which was a fun match. That was a fun match. It's not about the fact that Bray Wyatt will have his first match at the Royal Rumble in a pitch black match. I'm guessing we'll find out more about that as the Royal Rumble comes closer. Instead, we're going to talk about what happened with the SmackDown Women's title. Because something did happen with the SmackDown Women's Championship. And it may have changed direction for what could happen. But let's get into it. So we were supposed to have a SmackDown Women's Championship match. It was Ronda Rousey defending the title against Raquel Gonzalez. Yes, it was happening. It was a pretty okay match. Pretty much what you would figure. Of course, the big bullseye was, of course, Raquel Gonzalez's arm. Ronda and Shayna have been damaging it for weeks, so she definitely was walking into this match not 100% at all. And Ronda definitely took focus on that arm. So much that in the end, that's how the match pretty much ended. From the top rope. They were on the top rope, like Raquel was about to do a slam. Ronda, she was about to do that big slam that she does from the top rope. Instead, Ronda countered it, slammed Gonzalez to the mat with the armbar, and Raquel tapped quick. And boom, that's how Ronda retained the SmackDown Women's Championship. But that is not that's not the focus of this video. No. It's the aftermath of the focus of this video. That's why I ain't talking about the match. You should know, if you've been here for a long time, you should know how I go. Because Ronda Rousey won, she and Shayna were celebrating. Then some music played. The music was unrecognizable at first, because I barely could hear it. But people were going crazy. And the camera was panned to Ronda, Shayna, and the crowd. So you didn't know who that was. Camera pans back to the Titantron. And look who's back. We haven't seen her since Backlash. But Charlotte Flair is back in WWE. Okay. Charlotte Flair is back. But that wasn't all. Crowd, she had a pop. This was crazy. She had a pop. Crowd was going a little crazy. So then, before the music even ended, Ronda was on the mic talking, "Oh, you're back. So I guess you probably want to challenge for my title at SummerSlam." No, sorry, the Royal Rumble. SummerSlam's a little too far away. So yeah, I like how she tried to spin that, tried to correct herself as fast as possible. But yeah, she meant the Royal Rumble. Instead, she said SummerSlam. God only knows why she was thinking SummerSlam, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So, that's what Ronda was saying. Ronda was saying, I guess you want to challenge my title at the Royal Rumble. Charlotte was like, nah, that's too far away. I'm trying to challenge you tonight. And Shayna was looking at Ronda. She was like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And Ronda was like, you know what? Let's do it. And I was proud of myself. I was like, oh, okay. Because Ronda just had can we say a 10-minute match with Raquel? Or is that maybe a little longer, 10 minutes or so with Raquel? She's about to go in a match with Charlotte. Like, all right. I didn't think nothing. For some reason, I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, okay. So as the bell rings, Charlotte, boom, boots Ronda in the face. Covers, kicks out. Ronda kicks out. So then Charlotte backs up, goes for the spear. Ronda counters it into an armbar. And then Charlotte counters that into the most devastating move in all the sports entertainment, the surprise roll-up. 1, 2, 3. And on New Year's Eve, not New Year's Eve, I'm sorry, on the last Smackdown of 2022, on the last WWE show of 2022, Charlotte Flair is the Smackdown Women's Champion. You can't tell me anybody saw this coming. Nobody in the world saw this coming. I didn't see it coming. I'm surprised it happened. I was like, what the hell? Okay. And Charlotte got new music. Surprising. She has new music. I don't know how to feel about it because it sounds kind of weird. But it sounds very face-ish. So, Charlotte is indeed a face. And yeah, that's just how it go. Now, here's the thing. I can tell you, and everybody else can tell you, for months now, when Ronda came back in January, and as the year was going by, the only thing anybody was talking about, the only thing anybody had on their bingo card for WrestleMania this year was Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, SmackDown Women's title. It's the only thing I think anybody thought was going to happen. Me included. I thought it would happen. But now, Ronda doesn't have the title anymore. And I don't think Charlotte is going to give up that title anytime soon now. So now it begs the question, what's going to happen at WrestleMania? I mean, they could still do Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch just without the title. I mean, that could still happen. So it's not like that's not possible. You can't make it happen. There's history already there. You can just make the match simple as easy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that you can just work around that and you're good. But what are we looking at now with the SmackDown Women's Championship at SmackDown? I'm sorry, at WrestleMania. Like what are we looking at? Like Charlotte's apparently gonna be at Mania. She may bring the title to WrestleMania, but who's she gonna face? I mean, is there anybody that could challenge her at this point? I don't think so. I don't think there's anybody that can really challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship because there's not many people that can challenge. I mean, Raquel's had a good couple shots already. Shotzi had her shot. I don't even know if they're gonna build up Tegan Nox to that point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe you bring back somebody, I've been hearing about Naomi. And if and y'all know I don't like talking about blogs or whatever the case is, or talk about what I hear. But if Naomi's coming back, and if she is also going to be part of the bloodline, because that was the thing too. If she becomes part of the bloodline, she'll be heel again. Heel Naomi versus face Charlotte at WrestleMania, SmackDown Women's title. I'd be cool with it. Maybe Naomi wins and brings the title to... Nah. Actually, that may not work. That actually may not work. Because now, come WrestleMania, the Bloodline may not even have all their titles anymore. Like, it may not even be that anymore. So I don't know if that's the best. I don't know if that's something we do. It's not a bad thought. I just don't know if that's something that we do. I don't know. It's already too early to call it. We still got the Royal Rumble to go in a couple weeks. Whoever wins that, I guess we'll see. We'll paint some type of picture of what's going to happen. It is what it is, man. But Charlotte Flair is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I don't know what's going to happen with the title. I don't even know who's going to be a first event. Maybe it's going to be Charlotte or Ronda in a rematch. It makes sense. Does it make sense? It might, because their first match in 2018 it was a DQ. Their second match was at WrestleMania last year, and Charlotte won that. Then Ronda won the I Quit match. So technically it is 1-1 in a way. So if they want to do the rubber match at the Royal Rumble, I'm not mad at it. Just get that feud out of here, because Jesus. That WrestleMania match still haunts my dreams. It still haunts my dreams. Gives me nightmares. God, the match was so bad. Well, yeah. I guess we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. And I guess the picture will be painted as we get to April. It is what it is, man. But until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support. As always, again, I got another video on the way. So look out for that. But until next time, peace, love, 100. Hear it?